it's Morgan. Welcome to a Skims haul. I'm gonna be super honest with you about everything. I've wanted to make this video for so long. I've been collecting these pieces over some time. I have purchased all of these. Nothing was gifted or sponsored, whatever. I will have everything linked below. However, I'll have sizing, colors, all of that. Let's start with actually my first purchase from Skims and my most worn pieces, the Fits Everybody bodysuits. First up, I have this plain black, I believe they call it onyx, Fits Everybody long sleeve crew neck bodysuit. I did get it in a size small, and the bottom part of the bodysuit is a thong, which I do prefer. When I first received these, not gonna lie, I had no idea what the material was gonna be like. I was very confused, and it actually is pretty thin. It's thin, it's kind of airy, it does stretch a good amount, and honestly, I do think it's very comfortable and very flattering. It's not as intense as their shapewear by any means, but I do think it holds you in a good amount, which is great if that's something you're looking for. It's very smoothing, it moves with you, and because it's a thong, it goes great with any type of bottoms. To be honest, I don't usually wear underwear with these just because of the material and whatnot, and this is something I can wear all day without getting sick of it. The neckline is great. However, when I do put it on, because it's tight, you know how sometimes when you put a shirt on and you get those like lines on your sides, kind of like skin lines? I don't know, it's when you put on a shirt and like it like rubs against you and you have to like roll it down. That happens like every time I put this on, so I do have to take another piece of fabric and like rub it and it comes out. So I guess it's something to be aware of. Super great basic to wear every day. I also have these two Fits Everybody bodysuits. They are the high neck style, also in a size small. The nude color is clay, and this black color again is called onyx. Obviously they're the same material, same fit, same thong on bottom, so I do really like it. All the previous comments about the texture and material are the same. With the black one, however, there was this patch of kind of like lint. It's almost like some pilling. Like there is pilling under like one of the armpits, and I've been struggling with that. So that is one thing I'm gonna call out right away. I didn't have it on the other bodysuits, but for some reason this one does have an area of pilling that's just not the most fun to deal with, and I haven't been able to get it out. It's not super noticeable, so I do still wear this, especially because these high neck styles are not only so great for the summer, but so great for layering pieces. They are like the best, and I feel like as I get older, I tend to go for bodysuits rather than cropped pieces. The cutout of the high neck is just perfect too. I absolutely love it. It's not too boxy, it still gives you a good outline, but it does the job. It sits perfect at my neck. I really just love how it fits. And the nude colored one, I got this because I wanted a nude color. I didn't necessarily buy it for shapewear or for something underclothes. I bought it to wear regularly, and I will say, even though it's a light color, you can't necessarily like see my nipples. I don't wear bras with any of these bodysuits. Of course, if I'm like nipping, like you can see that, but like since this color is lighter, initially I was worried like, are you literally gonna be able to see everything? And no, you actually can't. It is a thin material, but it does have coverage, which is the most amazing thing about it, and honestly what confuses me. But same goes for this one. I love it, and it's thick enough that it does the job, but it's still light and airy and comfortable, and the material is incredible. The next piece was super TikTok viral, internet famous, and for good reason. I had to enter my email, wait for it to restock for like weeks to months, I don't even know, because it was so purchased, and I did get my hands on it. It is the Soft Lounge long slip dress, again in black, their shade onyx, and I got it in a size small. So this is just a very long, like to the floor lounge dress, like it's called. The material is like not thick, it is thin and stretchy. It's actually a little ribbed, which I feel like people were very confused on, and I was too, especially when I watched TikToks about it. I'm like, okay, people trying it on, like it doesn't look ribbed, but when I got it, as you can tell up close, as the lighting gets a little brighter, and as I like kind of stretch it out, it is ribbed. Like there are ribs in it, but it's very soft and flimsy and very stretchy. I wouldn't say it's necessarily see-through, like it doesn't stretch too far unless you were to get the wrong size or something. So as I stretched it out, you could start seeing through it, but when you put it on, you know, like it's meant to fit you. It's not supposed to be like super tight or anything, so it shouldn't become see-through. I do like to wear this with their shapewear underneath, just because it makes me feel more confident. This outlines your body like very crazy, so wear this on a very body confident day. I would say that's when I like to wear them. Otherwise, I put it on and I'm like, oh, this shows a lot, right? So I do really like it. In the try-on clip, I do have shapewear bottoms on, but I'm not wearing a bra with it. And that's the one kind of critique I have, is I feel like there's no good bra to wear with this. And because it is so thin and, you know, not very supportive, sometimes I feel fine, but sometimes, like, because I don't really have boobs, I can kind of get self-conscious about like the shape and stuff like that, where I'm like, okay, I kind of want something under this. And I don't wear bras on the day-to-day basis, but for some reason this piece, I just kind of wish there was a better bra situation situation. You could wear something strapless, and I do have Skims strapless bras we'll get to actually, but I tried it on and just the necklines don't really match up the best, so I'm trying to figure that out. But the material is incredible. It is so comfortable. Like when they say lounge dress, it's a lounge dress. It's so comfortable. I have worn it out a few times, but even though it's like looks very long and pretty, I don't know if I would wear this to a super formal event, just because when you get close up, like you can tell it's a lounge dress. It's not like formal attire or anything, even though far away, because it's a very long and like, I don't know, just gorgeous dress, it kind of looks formal far away, but close up, I don't think it does. So that's that on the material. The cut is so flattering and so pretty, and straps are adjustable, of course. Like I said, it is floor length. I am 5'1", so of course it's long on me, but I can kind of scrunch it up to make it not long on me if I'm not wearing like heels or something with height on my feet. It works for me, but it would definitely work for someone taller as well. Off of that, we might as well get into shapewear. This is the piece I was wearing under the Skims dress. It is the Sculpting short mid-thigh with open gusset in the shade Clay, and I did get a size small/medium. Okay, Skims shapewear. It's insane. Like, it's wild. The pros, it sucks you in like no other. It stays in place. Like, it has some sort of technology that blows my mind. Like, it's actually insane. The cons, however, it is so hard to get on, to the point where like I don't know if I got the correct size. I've tried to figure it out, and it's like, is it so tight on me because it's doing its job, or is it so tight on me because I got the wrong size? I don't know. And to further that, this is a little embarrassing, but I've worn this a few times under dresses, and it's literally started ripping. Like, do you see that? That's not just a stretch. Like, this is almost a hole, you know? And like, is that my fault because I just got too small of a size? I don't know, but my typical average size clothing is a small, and I got a small in like their bodysuits and whatnot, so I was like, oh, I'll just keep ordering a small according to the size chart. I was like, oh, a small will fit great, whatever. But I've literally started ripping this thing. So then I'm like, okay, small/medium, which you would think if I'm normally a small and this claims to be small/medium, this should fit me, right? Even if I am more of a medium rather than a small. Like, I feel like I normally fit that category, but I'm literally ripping this. So like, if I size up, is it not going to be tight enough then where it won't do its job? That's the thing. I don't know. I do like the top has a like rubbery grippy band, and I do think it works. I do think it does its job. It stays up really nice with this. You just have to make sure to set it in the right spot, because if you pull it up too high, then it might start rolling down because you're kind of like exceeding what it's supposed to do. And then in the back, it kind of has these little like butt pads, which is nice. I don't know. I've never really used the open crotch hole thing to pee or anything, just because that freaks me out. But I think that's actually what it's there for, is not only so you can breathe, but I don't know, like, do people actually pee out of it? I don't know, but I haven't, because I'm afraid that that would just be a disaster. So the thigh parts do not have grippies, but they do kind of have a seam at the bottom, so it like stays in place and whatnot. The shapewear really is incredible. I don't know if I got my right size, and if I did, well, my thighs have some sort of strong power, I guess, because it's ripping. My thighs, my butt, wherever the seam even is, I don't know. I also feel like my very upper thighs on the inside, I feel like it kind of looks funky. Like, it almost looks like my fat is like bulging out there. So I just don't know if the shapewear is really showing me my flaws and doing its job, or if it's just the wrong size. I don't know if you typically would or not, but you cannot wear underwear under it because it is very see-through, and if you have like a thinner dress, if you wear underwear then the shapewear then the dress, you could probably still see the line. I tried it on with and without underwear, and you just can't. Again, I don't know if people typically wear underwear under shapewear, but you can't with this, at least with any pair I've tried. And I think that's the purpose of the open gusset, no undies. I do have another shapewear piece. This is a full bodysuit. It's called the Sculpting thong bodysuit, and I did get it in clay, again in a size small/medium. This is very tight when I put it on, but it doesn't necessarily make me question the sizing like the bottoms do, which is kind of weird. Like, it's definitely tight. It's very tight, don't get me wrong. However, I'm not questioning like if I needed a bigger size. I don't know. It smooths out your stomach so much, it's insane. Like, it really just does its job. I can't lie, the shapewear really is amazing. You know, I had problems with the bottoms. I don't know if those are my own problems with the material, whatever, but this bodysuit really is incredible. It does wonders. Like, it just makes you look so good. And not that anyone needs to look smaller, but it just like makes you feel more confident in terms of, I don't know, it like smooths you. Like, it's not like it's gonna make you look like you lost 10 pounds in your stomach, but it just makes everything look very cohesive and pleasant, and that's what I love about it. It is a thong, of course, which is great, especially for layering under things. This I wouldn't wear as a regular bodysuit. I would wear it literally for shapewear, like under a dress or under something that covers it. A lot of people that have this in black, I think, wear it as a regular bodysuit. Maybe that's a different story, but with this color, I think it looks like shapewear. Like, I don't think I'd wear it not as shapewear. One thing though is I feel like the cut where it goes on my hips, I don't know if it should be sitting as long as it goes or if I should kind of hike it up on my hips a little bit more. It's just how my hips curve and like where my body dimensions go. I can't decide how it should fit. It almost feels like a little, I just don't know what it's supposed to do, but overall it really has a great power, and I don't know, you can see for yourself what it looks like. It is awesome. I tried to show you in a dress what it looks like with the shapewear bodysuit versus without. It is a black dress, which isn't the best just because of color. You can't tell that much, but I did have another dress that would like really show the effects in a lighter color, so I really tried, but I don't know if you can see much of a difference. I just think it really makes everything look more smooth, cohesive, and I don't know, it just makes me feel more confident, and I just really love it for that. Again, with this bodysuit, I don't wear underwear underneath it. Next, let's get into some underwear and bras. I love a good nude bra. You can just wear it under anything. It's just great to have multiples of these. So I did get this. It is the Fits Everybody Scoop Neck Bra. I got it in clay size small, and I do really like it. I like most of it, I should say. I always order bralettes from literally any brand just in a typical small. Like I said, I don't have a large chest. I really like the material. It's stretchy to a point, but it does hold its shape. It is pretty seamless in terms of you can't see like the top line or anything under shirts. I really love that. Just comfortable and stretchy, just like their other Fits Everybody materials. I really love the Fits Everybody line. It just makes me feel my best. It seriously does. The only problem I have with this is the band around the rib cage is actually a bit tight on me. Like a bit tight in terms of if I wear it too long, it actually is kind of uncomfortable. So I love everything about this, but is it a matter of sizing? Like, do I go up to a medium, which is rare for me in bras especially, so it's just kind of interesting. It's like, okay, I don't think this runs small according to people, but according to me, I just wish the band was a little bit stretchier. And I don't wear it all that often because I know it's tight, but maybe if I did wear it a ton more, it would grow on me and stretch out a little bit, and then I'd want to wear it all the time. So if that band problem disappeared, this would be perfect, and I would wear it all the time, seriously, just because it's the perfect little nude bralette that goes under anything. And of course, they have a ton more tones to match your skin color, but it's just great to have a skin colored top to wear under things. And with it, I bought the Fits Everybody thong, also in shade clay, also in size small. If you hear noises, it's my dog. He's chewing on a toy next to me. This, oh my goodness, is so comfortable. Like, when I first got it in the packaging, I didn't think it was gonna be that great. It's just like this little thin piece of material, but it's just so comfortable. It is so flattering. It sits exactly how I want on my hips, on my body, and if my body was like shaped differently, I do think I could kind of make it sit differently to best fit my body, if that makes sense. Like, when they say Fits Everybody, they mean Fits Everybody. I guess I did have some critiques, but it just fits so great. It's very thin and airy, but it's not too thin where like you want it to be thicker. Like, you can tell there's not much to it. Like, you can literally see my thumbs through it. Like, it's nothing wild, but whatever the material is, it's really just so comfortable, and I would reach for this like every single day. It's not 100% seamless. You can tell there is like a little top seam and stuff like that, but it's also not super prominent either, which is nice. Okay, last of the Fits Everybody, I had to get their bandeaus. I was seeing these online and I was like, you know, I need a good like strapless bra to throw under strapless things. I don't have anything that stays up and that I love. Let me try them out. These are the Fits Everybody bandeau bras. I got one in onyx and one in mica, I'm not exactly sure, both in size small. Again, like, I love the Fits Everybody material. These are great. They have some stretch to them, super comfortable, and they do stay up nice, which is really awesome. However, similar to the previous Fits Everybody bra, the bottom band is just a little bit tighter on my rib cage. Again, I don't know if that's a sizing issue for me or if it'll stretch out more that I wear it. I don't know. I just wish it was a tiny bit stretchier, and I get why, especially for bandeaus, it wouldn't be super stretchy because you want it to stay up. It gets annoying after too long. Otherwise, they fit great, just like I've been raving about the Fits Everybody material. I love it. And what's best is that they have stayed up on me with no problem. Again, I do have a smaller chest, so disclaimer, if you have a large chest, maybe you would have a different experience, but they smooth everything out, they look great, and they're not super noticeable under things. However, this cut, because it's very straight across, is the one that I said didn't really fit under the lounge dress, just because the lounge dress is kind of straight but like kind of swoops a little, so you get that like, you know, little this area. You get like a little peek through it, which is not the best. I would just have to like adjust it a lot probably. So lastly, we have 2 loungewear items. This is the boyfriend long sleeve tee in the shade Desert in size small. It does run oversized. I think it's great that I ordered my regular size. If I wanted it to kind of like hang over my butt loosely, I could have sized up. It is super, super soft. It is great lounge material. Like, it's just such a great everyday little lounge t-shirt. It's so good. I love the boyfriend line. I really wanted to get matching boxers with this, but they sell out of everything so fast. But very soft and very lightweight. It is lightweight. It's nice, but it's not see-through. It's very just like nice. It is from the boyfriend line, but I swear it's softer than any shirt that any boy would own. Lastly, we have the cotton rib tank. This I actually only bought because it was an add-on to my order because I wanted to get free shipping. So this isn't necessarily something I sought out, but it is something I'm really happy I purchased. It is the shade Soot and a size small. It fits so nice and it's just so comfortable. It wears so easily without a bra, and I don't feel like it's not secure enough, but it's not tight by any means. The material is great. It's very lightweight, and I would almost compare it to the lounge dress, but the lounge dress I would say is a little bit softer and a little bit flimsier almost, but it's a similar material where there's little ribs, and I don't know, it's just very cozy. And it fits great. Perfect little basic. I don't know, like Skims has such good basics and layering pieces, and if I had all the money in the world, I would probably have one of everything, let's be honest. I love where this sits. It's cropped. It's definitely not full length, but it's not like crazy, crazy short or anything. It's just a perfect little tank top that you should have for summer. Those are all the pieces I have from Skims. I hope this was helpful. I always read so many reviews before purchasing, especially because these items are expensive. So being very intentional with what you purchase and knowing all that comes with it is so important and so valuable. So I hope this helped. Of course, everything will be linked. Let me know your favorite or other pieces that you recommend I try. Like I said, the Fits Everybody line is just my favoriteest thing ever. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in my next one.